Cal Bowl and Lakewood here for the title match of today's JBT event. Two of the best on tour. Sorel Cardenas taking on Harley Swigert. It's mulligan format. They started this match with Harley having 1 and Sorel having 2. I believe that's still the case, as there's been 6 out of 7 strikes bowled so far. That's 4 in a row for Sorel to open up the match versus Harley, who's paired in the first and then doubled in his second and third. Harley with just that 1 mulligan left because he had to get out of a barn burner of a first round against Solomon Salama, where he had to use up 3 of those 4 he ended up with on the day. So I'm sure he wants to save this final mulligan as late as possible. However, if Sorel doesn't stop striking, he's already lost by 10. So I think, and that's when I get into trouble, is when I think, but I think the first time he misses, Harley's going to use his 1 remaining do-over, but we'll see. To their left is the handicapped semifinals. 4 bowlers remain. To their left is the U17 match between Solomon and early leader Josh Abagania. Harley in the 4th for 3 in a row. Looks good. Boy, both Harley and Sorel have just been labeling their respective sides of the pocket for most of the match play portion today. Bowled on boardwalk, a short sport pattern. It is not that hard if you play it well. It is impossible if you fight it and play it wrong. It really separates those who have the willingness to adjust from those who don't. You must have an outside break point, no matter what your rotation is, to get it there. A lot of ball speed helps, though they say it's pretty tight down lane now. The oil carrying down. See Harley still playing what you would sometimes see him play on the fresh, and that was a 10 3/4 pin that swept it off, and I think that doesn't matter because he's going to do it over again anyway. As he certainly is. Wowee. His dad already clapped it out on the right, to his right. I don't blame him one bit. The thing was halfway off the deck, and it stood up. So that's it for his do-overs. And that's unfortunate because he did not expect to use it on that shot. Sure. Huge advantage Sorel with 2 do-overs left in the old basket there. What a rotten break for Swigert there, goodness. Well, throw the same shot and you're probably going to strike. That doesn't happen very often. All right. At least he got the X out of it. At most, he got the X out of it too. If he goes on to lose this match, he's going to remember that. 10 and a half pin. It is Tarani versus Schreider in 1 semi, and Lindsey Grime versus Yamanoha in the other one. Those winners will play for the title. Salama's got an early lead over Abagani in that. This is for the front 5 for Cardenas. Wow. And another good shot that pays no dividends as he rings that 10 pin, and now he's got to burn one of his mulligans. And the exact reverse situation is true. If he doesn't mulligan here, Harley could shut him out. Now it's Harley at a 290 potential, and Sorel would have been at 279 in that case. So the tables turn very rapidly there. Interesting format. You lead this couple educated guess decisions throughout the tournament. Don't use it all the time, but when we do, there are moments where you really got to think about what you want to do. Sorel doesn't strike, one of those moments is upon us. Does he want to go mulliganless? Well, we don't have to worry about that right now. But if Harley continues to strike, as soon as Sorel doesn't strike, he's going to have to really think about whether to save the mulligan for the 10th or not use it and potentially lose on the bench, if you will, with the max scores given what they are. Big thanks to Leonard and the team here at Cal for hosting us. Always make it super easy on us. One of the last giant bowling centers left around. 68 lanes he had on the other side. Sprawling, I would say. Sorrell just coming off a runner-up finish at a non-winner regional event on Friday in Vegas at South Point, which he bowls so well at. Wow. He posted that follow-through like he liked it, but that ball never picked up a rotation, and here's decision number 2 time. Giving it a long thought and reaches for the keypad. So we are mulliganless the rest of the way. You are on your own recognizance, gentlemen. Certainly make an argument either way. I would lean towards taking it like he did, because you'd potentially lose on the bench. The best he could have done was 279 if he doesn't take that mulligan. Harley still got 290 in the possibilities. So now you have to not second guess yourself and just go out there and bowl. There's nothing you can do about it now. Oh wow! What happened there? Wow. Sorrell's smiling because I'm not sure what just happened there. Looking at his hand like he came out of it funny, and body language tells the story there. It's just everything went haywire. And instead his 9 count turns into a 3. A most unusual shot, to say the least, from Sorrell. What on earth? Well, 3 spare is a catastrophic count loss in just a weird frame. What happened? Oh my goodness. You have like 8 hands on the ball. How did... Well, I can tell you one thing. Lindsey Grimes going to be in the title match over there, as Adrian shoots 165 and Lindsey could shoot 238. Lindsey is rapidly improving, so we'll get to talk about her in the next game. Right now, Harley can open up a 6-pin lead. He can make it 5 in a row for himself here in the 6th. Oh, get out of there, you stinking 7-pin! Vicious Messenger comes across and gets it, and that 6-pin lead is his. He probably thought he would have been tied right now, but did not expect Sorrell to pull out 3. Lindsey does not get the 230 game. She's throwing yet another 200 game. 203. There's plenty over there. Emily's getting about 12, give or take, and she's winning scratch right now, so it has the makings of an all-girls handicap finale. We'll see what happens. In the girls' scratch match already concluded, Lexi Katzman won over Avery. That was Lexi's first win of any type on tour. Girls scratch or handicap or scratch. Harley with that careful preparation usually takes that practice swing with his left arm. He's moving his shoulders to help make sure the ball projects parallel. Ball hit pretty weak there. There's definitely some oil pushing down lane. The righties experienced it a while ago. I think even on the left, there's enough play for that to happen. That was a very flat 7. I think I know if you won or lost. Or you, yeah, I think so. Yet another 200, Miss Lindsay. She's gone. I don't know where she's going. Yes. Right here. Very good. Have you been in a singles title match before?
Yeah.
But you didn't win. Did you win? Do you have one title? Once.
I was 7.
Do you even remember back all those years ago when you were just a youngin'? Well, Sorrell with a reprieve by Harley not striking there, down by only 6. Shreds that rack. Now it's his chance to retake the lead with a strike in the 8th. Still shaking his own head about that 3 count. And this is the lane he left it on. We'll see if he can make overcome a mental hurdle here as much as anything. Sorrell, one of the absolute funniest people on the planet when he's off the lanes. But it is all game time when he's on the lanes. 12 titles, a bunch of majors. Yes. All right. I thought that was a little left, but he found some hold there. Certainly more hold than the last time on that lane. He's still giggling over there. And back and forth we go. 6-pin lead for Cardenas. Let's see if Swigert can answer. Harley in the middle of a spectacular final season. Bunch of wins, which is nice, but more importantly, just oodles of top 5s, which is the mark of the consistency, which really shows you the level he's been at. Same kind of little weak hit there, but a little bit lighter, and that gets to spray it. See that towel get the business there right when he came off the lane? He said, "Get that pin out, you stupid towel." What kind of towel do you think you are? I am. Oh, sorry. Supposed to have better focus than to listen to me yapping into that box there.
I was accepting the spot.
As long as it's okay with Josh, it's more than okay with me. Schreider's still some work to do over here. She's getting 12. Emily's getting 11. 11, okay. And Tehrani came up with a double in his 8th and 9th, so we'll keep track of that while we keep track of this very important shot for Swigert in the 9th. To retake the lead. Cannot be shut out if he strikes in this ball. Loves it. And he should, yeah. Got just a little more pop on that ball and sawed the 7-pin out that time. Oh, he can lose still on the bench. I'm sorry, I apologize. That 3 count is messing me up. Sorrell still has a potential 273 of all numbers. He would have to go off the sheet to shut out Swigert, though. Anything left, Harley can win. Strike in the 9th, though. Harley's got room for 269. Sorrell needs 2 strikes and 7, right? 83, 13, 43, 7. Yes, 2 strikes and 7. Anything less than that, Harley can take it back from him again. 3 strikes is a long way away, but I don't remember that I've ever seen a 273 game. If I ever seen a 273, it had like, 6 spare 6 or something in the 10th. Not 45, 3 spare. This is the lane that's been a little trickier for me. Missed left last time and struck. No! And this time saws the rack and leaves the light 10. Just came in a pinch behind. So now with the spare fill, Harley will need just the first hit in the 10th to win. Funny game, that might have been his best shot of the last 3 on that left-hand lane, and that's the one that doesn't strike. Allow me to explain.
It's all yours.
Sorrel has had some single pin spare issues recently, including at the regional, from what I understand. And he is sarcastically overjoyed at that spare. This is a re-rack for Cardenas. So Emily got that strike on the fill. That's 180. She's getting 11 for 191. 42. Is nine spare a tie over here? 11 is the difference. 11 to tie. So 9 spare is a tie over here. So Sorrel's waiting. 9 spare here would be a semifinal tie between Cyrus and Emily. Strike here would win, of course. Oh! Of course, this only happens when I put my markers away for the day. Put my tiebreaker sheets away, put my markers away. Sorrel gets the fill for a unique 252 game, if nothing else, for a unique kid, but will it be enough? Yo. I'm sure they didn't, but we'll find out.
I lifted it by a trash can in the bag.
Oh, I look for it. Give me just a sec. Oh, look out! Oh, he missed it! I can't believe he missed a 2-pin. He knows that he needed that. That's a loss. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh no. Cyrus is gone. He's gonna go find Josh's bowling ball. Look around, Josh, and usually when that happens, an open play bowler doesn't even know that that's not a house ball. So give me a second and I'll help you out here. 99% it's there or on an open play rack. And there's the strike in the 10. You don't win 46 career titles by not showing up when it matters the most, and that was one of his best shots of a strike-filled match regardless. And any sort of reasonable count wins, but as we've seen already this game, anything can happen. And I am sick of speaking too soon. Well, the random recount course here, like you expected without Sorrel. No, we don't. We just did talk about that. That ain't no 3 count. That's a 10 count, is what that is. 2 of the best, showing you why they are 2 of the best. It's going to be a 260 something to 252 finale. My goodness. What was your? He's so short. What was your score there? I'm holding 2-5. I can't see it. Alright, boys and parents, here's where we stand in the handicap division. We're all set for the title match between Emily and Lindsay. They'll play that over here on 15 and 16. Some dramatic finishes over there. Finishing up in 3rd and 4th, Adrian Ramanoha and Cyrus Tarani. In the U17, we're all wrapped up. Your runner-up today, Josh Avaganya, and your U17 champion, Solomon Salama. Guys, and in the scratch division, boy, they bowled a combined 520 for their 2 games. Pretty darn impressive. You runner-up to 12-time champions from Vegas, Sorrel Cardenas. And your scratch division champion